Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and today we've got a super powerful and easy to use TH17 Attack Strategy. I've been sort of going a bit higher up in the Legend League. This was my previous day, lots of 3-star attacks because I wanted to test out, do dragons, clone spells and a Yeti clone bomb, do they still work higher up in the Legend League? And yes guys, they do with this really easy to use attack strategy. Heroes, pets, equipment on the left hand side, main army, 17 dragons, 3 clone spells, a rage spell, revive spell and poison spell. Then inside your battle blimp, it's up to you. I would suggest 1 super Yeti, but you can take a super Yeti and a Yeti. Of course, with just 1 super Yeti, you'll just be cloning the super Yeti that does loads of damage. So here we go guys, let's go through the different stages of the attack. So first of all, you need to sort of scout out the base, decide where you want to get that battle blimp with those super Yetis and the clone spells to do maximum damage. Now once you've picked your spot, you need to make sure the battle blimp can get there, because of course Eternal Tomes had a rework, so it is more difficult to deliver that battle blimp to where you want it. Then send in your queen, Giant Arrow, through the base. I like Giant Arrow with these air attacks. Take out a couple of air defenses or air sweepers. Then it's a beautiful spam attack. Send in your dragons, then send in the battle blimp. Now with the rework, it's not always going to reach the destination, but that's the beautiful thing about this attack. You've got those clone spells, so you can overlap the clone spells to move your Yetis or super Yetis or both towards the target. It's sort of like a stepping stone. So I put down the rage spell sort of in the immediate area where I want them to do damage, and then I overlap the Yetis to get them to go where I want to go. Obviously the battle blimp falls really short, this won't work, but guys, on bases like this, I was pretty confident we could get the battle blimp almost to where we wanted to go. All I would say is try and avoid trying to send the battle blimp across the whole base. Anything sort of central or towards you should be fine. And yeah guys, this Yeti clone blimp attack still works beautifully. Then you've got the main dragon army sweeping through the base to hopefully get you 3 stars. So let's go through the different stages. We do have another couple of replays to watch, by the way, as well. So the first stage of the attack, scout out the base. There's normally going to be an area that's really obvious where you can get loads of value from cloning those Yetis with the battle blimp. Either the town hall, some buildings around it, or some nasty compartments. Now on here, I'm having a look. Sort of around the monolith, we can maybe overlap the clone spells towards a town hall. That might be a bit difficult. But yes, you'll be able to pick an area of the base and then work out in your head sort of thing. You'll think, well, yeah, I think I can get the battle blimp to go there. So on this base, we've sent in the queen, Giant Arrow through the base. We try to disturb both the invisibility spell towers. That's one thing you'll need to be aware of. Watch out for invisibility spell towers. We disturbed one, not the other. Giant Arrow is useful for that. Now we're sending in the battle blimp. Here we go. We're going to put the rage spell down, overlap those clone spells, and as you can see, we've got super Yetis all inside that compartment doing loads of damage. The invisibility spell tower's worn off, and we've managed to take out the town hall. So don't be too scared of invisibility spell towers. They can be really nasty and mess up your attack sometimes, and try and disturb them if you can. What you could do as well is get an ice block spell. If you clone your Yetis and use an ice block spell immediately, they're going to take very, very little damage, stay in the same place, wait for that invisibility spell tower effect to wear off, and then they see the town hall or whatever and start attacking again. So that's another thing you could think about. Now let's have a quick talk about heroes, equipment, and pets as well. So with the queen then, I'm going with Giant Arrow and Healer Puppet. It is amazing with these air attacks, great synergy. Grand Ward and Eternal Tome, obviously, what else you use with Eternal Tome, up to you. Healing Tome's good. Rage Gem is very good, probably my #1 choice. And Lava Loon Puppet now as well, really benefits from that Eternal Tome rework. Royal Champion, I like Rocket Spear and Electro Boots, that's my #1 combination, but Haste Vial and Electro Boots is equally good as well. For the Minion Prince, I do like Dark Orb and Dark Crown, but Henchman Puppet and Dark Orb is a great combination, or Metal Pants and Dark Orb, lots of really good combinations. So on to another replay, guys. Here we go. We're going to send in the battle blimp sort of towards the town hall area. We know it's only got 1 second of invulnerability when it leaves the Grand Warden's aura, and on this attempt it has fallen short, but we're still going to just clone the Yetis there, see how much damage we can do. And on these replays, I'm not actually quite sure which replays have got just super Yetis and which have just got Yetis. But from my experience, just to recap again, guys, I would definitely just go with 1 super Yeti inside your battle blimp with these 3 clone spells. I think you get more value, and of course you're guaranteed to clone just the Super Yeti, not Yetis, anything else in there, and barbarians that have somehow been donated or something like that. The only danger, of course, is you've only got one troop, so if you miss it, it could go wrong. But yeah, one Super Yeti, my preferred choice. We've got the Minion Prince on the left-hand side of the base. This doesn't look like a particularly good attack, but hopefully we can still get 3 stars. And guys, what I've done recently is I've tried to push a bit higher in the Legend League, because for a long time I was just sort of staying around 5,000, 5,100. Just doing a few attacks a day. I didn't really have the time, maybe 3-4 Legend League attacks a day, or even less, and just staying around there. So I'm trying to push a bit higher, do all my 8 attacks, get to sort of, I've got to about 5,800, 5,600-ish, stay around there, and you do get better bases. So thanks for the feedback in my video comments. That's what I'm going to try and do, bring you attacks against these better Legend League bases. But I do like doing friendly challenges as well. It helps me practice and become a better player. On to our last replay then, and you're going to see the world's worst giant arrow right now. So I'm having a look at the base. I know that area in the center with the double fire spitter looks really good, and that giant arrow was sent off early to the right hand side. That was awful. But what I would say, another tip I haven't mentioned, is after you've sent in your queen, use the giant arrow. You've got a mini queen walk. But don't just leave your queen to it on one side of the base. She will get taken out in about 10, 20, 30 seconds. So what I want you to do is when you send in the main army of dragons, then the battle blimp towards its destination, try and include the queen in the Grand Warden's aura to protect her. That'll help her hopefully be there at the end of the battle. So here we go. Battle blimp has made it to the town hall. Put down the rage spell. Put down some clone spells. There's an invisibility spell tower there. But hopefully the Yetis, yeah, they're sort of trapped in that area, and they are going to take out the town hall and quite a few important defenses. One thing you need to be aware of on attacking bases, guys, is that enemy Minion Prince can be really, really difficult. So I would probably keep that poison spell for enemy Minion Prince, or send in your Rule Champion against him later. I would say don't send in your Rule Champion straight away. Wait until about a third of the attack has taken place. You can have a look and think, yeah, we're sending the Rule Champion here or there. And as you can see, all the dragons are moving around the outside of the base. This does not look good, but they will move towards the center of the base later on. And what you might want to do as well at the beginning of the attack, send a dragon or 2 on each side to help funnel. But I've got to be honest, guys, I'm not a particularly good player. I need these easy to use attack strategies to do well in the Legend League. So if that's what you're after, easy to use attacks for sort of a casual player, you're in the right place. Remember to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, join the Samus Army for more videos like this. If you have enjoyed the video today, do like it. Apparently YouTube likes that. And of course, I've got the army copy link for you in the video description. Couple of things before we finish. Number 1, remember to stay hydrated. Number 2, remember to practice your funneling every day. It makes you a better player. And number 3, do remember that on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favorite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is code Moose. Any support would be amazing. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye.